For over 6 decades, Kurt Russell has been one of Hollywood's most beloved and enduring stars, a man whose charm, talent, and quiet strength made him both a legend on screen and a rock for his family off it. But as Kurt Russell's long and extraordinary life reaches its later years, what he's leaving behind has brought his family to tears, not just because of the fortune he built, but because of what it represents. Kurt Vogel Russell was born on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts. Acting was in his blood. His father, Bing Russell, was also an actor, and from a young age, Kurt was fascinated by the magic of movies. At just 12 years old, he signed a contract with Walt Disney Studios, becoming one of the last actors personally chosen by Walt Disney himself. By the time he was a teenager, Russell was already a household name. But fame at a young age can be a double-edged sword. While other kids were playing baseball after school, Kurt was spending long hours on set. He once admitted that he felt old before his time, learning responsibility long before he was ready for it. As he grew older, Kurt's career took off in ways few could imagine. From Escape from New York and The Thing to Tombstone and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Russell proved he could do it all: action, comedy, drama, and everything in between. But while Hollywood celebrated him, Kurt kept his private life deeply personal, far from the scandals and chaos that surrounded so many of his peers. Behind the cameras, the true story of Kurt Russell is one of love and loyalty. His decades-long partnership with Goldie Hawn became one of Hollywood's greatest love stories, not because it was perfect, but because it was real. The two met in the early 1980s while filming Swing Shift, and they've been inseparable ever since. Despite never marrying, they built a family grounded in trust, respect, and laughter. Together, they raised 4 children, blending their families from previous relationships into one close-knit unit. Kurt became a devoted father figure to Goldie's children, Kate and Oliver Hudson, who often call him Pa and speak of him with pure affection. "He's the rock of our family," Kate once said, "the most genuine man I know." But in recent years, Kurt's health has quietly become a concern. Reports have suggested that he's faced serious medical issues, forcing him to slow down after a lifetime of nonstop work. Those who know him say he's spending more time at home, surrounded by family, reflecting on the legacy he'll leave behind. And that legacy is vast. Over a career spanning more than 60 years, Kurt Russell has amassed an estimated $100 million fortune, not through extravagance, but through consistency, discipline, and smart choices. But what makes his family emotional isn't the money itself, it's the memories tied to it. Every film, every role, every sacrifice represents time he spent away from home, chasing excellence so that his loved ones would never have to struggle. Kurt has long said that his greatest treasure isn't found in bank accounts, but around the dinner table. He once told an interviewer, "Goldie and the kids are everything to me. I worked hard, but I worked for them." As he steps away from the spotlight, his family looks back on his remarkable life with gratitude and pride. They know that the true fortune he leaves behind isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in the lessons he taught, the love he gave, and the example he set. For the fans, Kurt Russell will always be the heroic cowboy, the tough soldier, the man who never backs down. But for his family, he's something far greater, a humble, devoted father and partner whose heart was always bigger than his fame. And that's why, when they reflect on everything he's built, the tears come not from sorrow, but from love.